Hello, all you film freaks and movie maniacs out there. My name is Nolan Carr, and I'd like to welcome you to the go-to podcast for all things cinema. But before you can ask any questions, just sit back, relax, as I present to you a Strawlane Studio Productions Critiquing with Carr. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Critiquing with Carr on Memorable Movie Monday. I'm so happy you're back with us for another great review this week. As always, if you've enjoyed these reviews and these episodes of the podcast, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following on the audio platforms, clicking that heart or like button so we know you enjoy these episodes, turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date when new episodes release, as well as clicking that share button so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr so you can get new information on when new episodes release. Now, as these reviews usually go, what we do is talk about who was behind the camera and in front of the camera to make it possible, its budget, how it did in the box office, its competition that year, how it did during award season, and much more before we talk about my likes and dislikes and final ranking out of 10 Diamond Daves for my review. Because on this week's edition of Memorable Movie Monday, we are talking about the movie Seven. And without further ado, let's begin. The director of Seven was David Fincher. The screenwriter for this movie was Andrew Kevin Walker, and it was produced by Andrew Kopelson and Phyllis Carlisle. And the cast is as follows: Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow, and John C. McGinley. The cinematographer for this film was Darius Kanji. It was edited by Richard Francis Bruce. The music was done by Howard Shore. The production company for this film was Arnold Kopelson Productions. It was distributed by New Line Cinema. It was released on September 22nd of 1995. The runtime is just over 2 hours at 127 total minutes. The budget for this movie was between $33 and $34 million, and the box office total for Seven was $328.1 million. In terms of accolades for Seven, they are as follows. At the Academy Awards, it was nominated for Best Film Editing for Richard Francis Bruce. At the BAFTA Awards, Richard Francis Bruce was nominated for Best Editing. At the SE7EN Awards, it was nominated for Best Horror Film. David Fincher was nominated for Best Director. And Kevin Spacey was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. At the MTV Movie Awards, it was nominated for Best Movie. Kevin Spacey was nominated for Best Villain. And Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman were nominated for Best On-Screen Duo. At the Empire Awards, it was nominated for Best Film. David Fincher was nominated for Best Director. Morgan Freeman was nominated for Best Actor. Gwyneth Paltrow was nominated for Best Actress. And finally, Kevin Spacey was nominated for Best Newcomer. And now for the top 10 highest grossing films of 1995. Coming number 10 was Jumanji. It was distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. It had a worldwide gross of $262.8 million, and it stars Robin Williams, Kirsten Dunst, Bonnie Hunt, and Bradley Pierce. Coming number 9 was Waterworld. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $264.2 million, and it stars Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper, and Jeanne Tripplehorn. Coming number 8 was Casper. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $282.7 million. It stars Christina Ricci, Bill Pullman, Cathay Moriarty, and Eric Idle. Coming number 7 was Seven. It was distributed by New Line Cinema. It had a worldwide gross of $328.1 million. It stars Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Coming number 6 was Apollo 13. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $335.8 million. It stars Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, Bill Paxton, Gary Sinise, and Ed Harris. Coming number 5 was Batman Forever. It was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $336.5 million. It stars Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey, and Chris O'Donnell. Coming number 4 was Pocahontas. It was distributed by Buena Vista Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $347.1 million. It stars Christian Bale, Irene Bedard, Mel Gibson, and David Ogden Stiers. Coming number 3 was GoldenEye. It was distributed by MGM and United Artists. It had a worldwide gross of $356.4 million. It stars Pierce Brosnan, Sean Bean, Isabella Scorupco, and Famke Janssen. Coming number 2 was Toy Story. It was distributed by Buena Vista Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $365.3 million. And it stars Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. And coming number 1 as the highest grossing film in 1995 was Die Hard with a Vengeance. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. It had a worldwide gross of $366.1 million. It stars Bruce Willis, Jeremy Irons, and Samuel L. Jackson. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, my review of Seven. Directed by David Fincher, Seven stands as a seminal piece in the realm of psychological thrillers, weaving a dark, intricate narrative that explores the depths of human depravity. Set against the backdrop of a rain-soaked and perpetual bleak urban landscape, the film introduces us to the chilling cat-and-mouse game between two detectives, Somerset and Mills, and meticulously serial killer John Doe, who methodically executes his victims based on the seven deadly sins. Right from the outset, Seven grabs the viewer's attention with its haunting opening credit sequence, urging one to pay close attention to every detail present. The partnership between Freeman and Pitt's characters form the backbone of the narrative, with Freeman's seasoned and contemplative Somerset providing a stark contrast to Pitt's passionate, and somewhat naive Mills. It's a dynamic that adds depth to the film, showcasing the evolving relationship between the two detectives as they navigate the darkest recesses of the human soul. Pitt's portrayal of Mills is particularly notable, especially when compared to his later role in Fight Club. Here, he eschews the archetype of the arrogant protagonist, delivering a performance that is both relatable and sympathetic. Freeman, on the other hand, shines as the wise and introspective Somerset, whose reluctance to take on the fat man's case serves as a poignant commentary on his impending retirement and disillusionment with the world around him. The film's intensity reaches a crescendo with each murder scene, meticulously crafted to evoke a sense of revulsion, fascination in equal measure. But it's the chase scenes that truly elevate the tension, particularly the thrilling pursuit of John Doe through the rain-soaked streets, a masterclass in suspenseful filmmaking, keeps viewers on the edge of their seats until the very end. Yet, despite its main strengths, Seven has not without its flaws. The incessant rain that permeates almost every scene can feel oppressive at times, detracting from the overall viewing experience. Similarly, Kevin Spacey delivers a chilling performance as the sadistic and unhinged John Doe. The film's ending falls short of expectations, with the climatic confrontation giving way to a somewhat lackluster resolution. In conclusion, Seven is a gripping and atmospheric thriller that delves in the darkest recesses of the human psyche. With standout performances from its leaders, masterful direction from David Fincher, and a relentless sense of tension, it's a film that leaves a lasting impression long after the credits roll. While it may falter slightly in its final moments, the journey it takes viewers on is undeniably captivating. That's why I'm proud to give this movie a great score of 8 out of 10 on the Diamond Dave scale. And with that, as always, if you've enjoyed these episodes, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, follow on the audio platforms such as Apple Podcasts and Spotify, leaving a like or clicking that heart button so you can tell us you enjoy these episodes, turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date on those platforms when new episodes release, as well as clicking that share arrow so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. If you want other ways of staying up to date with the podcast, follow on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. And with that being said, my film freaks and cinephiles, happy viewing.